Hey there and welcome back. This is my Land Rover Defender that I bought off of Bring a Trailer last winter, and the heater works so poorly in this vehicle that we've nicknamed it the Freezy Fender. Today I'd like to solve that problem. When I bought this vehicle and it arrived, it had been nothing but problems. I did have to rebuild the heater core because it was completely clogged up and not working. As you can see, there's brown cardboard there in my grill blocking half of my grill, and the vehicle is still not running the temperature that it should. So let's get this cardboard pulled out of here. Then I'll take this for a drive and I'll show you what the problem is. I am in 5th gear doing 120K. The temperature is still just about a third up the gauge. Let's go back to the shop and measure this with a heat gun. I'm back to the shop now and I have not shut the vehicle off. Let's check the temperature here. That's only 105 degrees. Or 52 degrees Celsius. My engine is running way cooler than it should be. So I think because the heater core was so gummed up, I think there's also a problem with the thermostat. So I'd like to pull that off, take a look at it, and replace it if I have to. Let's take a look at some of these other temperatures. Cylinder head, 56 degrees. Right here at the thermostat housing, 50 degrees C. I have the engine shut down now here at the thermostat. It's still only 43 degrees Celsius. So I can probably open up the coolant system. Shouldn't have any pressure on it, and it did not. To get to the thermostat, I will have to take the upper radiator hose off. So I'll get a catch pan down in preparation. Now I need to remove the 2 bolts on the thermostat housing. Now we can get our first look at the thermostat right here. Look at all the junk. Oh, there's pieces of the thermostat that have actually fallen apart. And I can actually see through it right now. Oh, there's some pieces here that have jammed it up and kept it from closing. So that's why my engine was not heating up. Looks like this is a piece of the rubber. You can see a gap over there. The seal on this has just completely deteriorated and failed. The thermostat was no longer closing. I have a new thermostat here. You can see the seal, and at room temperature it is completely sealed off. But before I put this in, I need to clean all of the junk off of this. There's so much crud stuck over on this side that I'm actually surprised that it wasn't leaking on me. I'm gonna wash this off with some water. The thermostat housing is also covered in a lot of crud, so I'm going to take this over to the media blaster and clean this up. I'm going to hit it with the wire wheel first to get the majority of the hard to remove stuff off first. Well, this should be good enough that the media blaster will be able to clean the rest of this out. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, that worked out pretty good. I have a like new part to put back on now. Putting this back together is the reverse of taking it apart. Now I can start filling it with coolant, start it up, and check for leaks. have the level in the reservoir about ½ an inch from the top of the reservoir. And once the thermostat opens, we might see a bunch of that coolant get sucked into the engine. This hose here at the highest point of the coolant system is connected to the reservoir, so it should get any air out of it. But I could also remove this plug and make sure that any air is able to escape. I'll just open it a little bit, let some water come out. That should make sure that any air bubbles have been removed from the system. Now let's take it for a drive and see what temperature the engine will come up to. I just ran the exact same route. I'm pulling off the highway now. We are about halfway up on the temperature gauge. Let's get back to the shop. Okay, the moment of truth. Looks like we're at about 150 degrees now. On the head, we're at 180 degrees, right where we should be. And that's around 80 degrees Celsius, which I think is what the thermostats for these vehicles are set to. Well, I think that solves my heater problems on this old Defender. There are still more issues to take care of, so if you want to see more videos like this, comment below and click subscribe.